Okay, I'm back. I abandoned this channel for almost 2 years because I was busy doing the actual work, helping my clients, running EMDR intensives, training therapists, doing some disaster work, and basically living in the real world instead of the digital one. And honestly, I was useful there. But now I finally have the space to come back and keep doing what I love, which is spreading awareness about EMDR, what it is, why it works, and why you should absolutely consider doing it. So let's refresh. EMDR stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. We just call it EMDR because no one has time for that long name. And back in the early 90s, it was branded as this trauma therapy for war vets with PTSD. And yes, it helps with PTSD beautifully, but it is so much bigger than that. Here's the simplest way I can explain it. When you wake up, you start collecting information all day long through your five senses. And then at night, during REM sleep, the part where your eyes twitch around, your brain processes everything that happened. But when something big happens, and I'm not going to define big here because what crushes me might barely register for you, and vice versa. Your brain can't run it through the usual cycle. It's too much. It doesn't make sense and it gets stuck. Think of it like a callus in your brain. You keep living your life, but then something tiny or completely random taps on that callus, and suddenly you're having a huge reaction crying, panic, anger, shutting down, overeating, not eating, whatever your flavor is. And you're wondering, where did that come from? And that's the stuck material talking. What EMDR does is infiltrate those stuck places, break them apart, and process them so they're not sitting in your body in that frozen emotional form. They become true past events, not landmines in your present. And honestly, that part alone can be life changing. But the real transformation comes from something deeper. When things happen to us, small, big, ongoing, one time, we don't just experience them. We decide something about ourselves because of them. We create a story, a narrative. And spoiler, it's never a flattering story. I'm not enough, I'm too much, I don't belong, I'm unsafe, I don't matter, I can go on and on and on. And these negative beliefs, they silently run everything. Your relationships, your decisions, your patterns, your reactions, your entire life. EMDR dismantles that system and installs a healthy one in its place. That's the part people describe as life-changing. And they're right. So I'm back and I'm going to be talking a lot more about this because people deserve to know how powerful this work really is.